I knew it was gonna happen. I'm ill. It sucks. On the note of the last video, the video where we dove into exactly why I was using my alarm, sleep inertia, and the things I was doing to counteract it, which by the way, all of that research I did for that video was done with Genie, the all-in-one ultimate research assistant that automatically, using AI, summarizes all of your background reading, whether that be articles, blogs, academic papers, you name it, it summarizes it and it allows you to create notes based on those summarized articles, linking to where you got the information from. If you want to see a demo on how it works, that was in my last video. You can go check it out. But Genie, really appreciate the sponsor of today's video. The research I did do has helped make this illness that little bit better. If you want to check them out, top link in the description below, and you can use code JAKE2022 for 15% off any full plan. But yeah, because I've been ill, I haven't been able to properly explore the effects of all of those techniques that I've been doing because I have needed to rest, I have needed to sleep in an attempt to get better. But having said that, 3 things that I've definitely noticed an impact for: swapping my heavy duvet for a blanket. I actually bought a weighted blanket in the end. I'm also going to link that in the description below. Helps to regulate my temperature a bit more, make me a bit cooler. I wake up feeling that little bit better. Second, light. That comes on in the morning just before my alarm comes on, and I genuinely feel like it helps to ease me out of sleep a little bit more. And finally, waking up to music. Waking up to music is just sound. It helps so much. Like, it just puts you in a good mood from the get-go, especially if you're listening to a song you like. Don't whack on something you hate because you're not going to want to get up. Whack on like your favorite song, like a playlist with just loads of bangers. Yeah, that's been really helpful for me this week. I'm going to continue to test it into the next month, 2 months, and we'll continue to let you know how it's going. Anyway, last Friday, despite being ill, I had a hell of a lot to do, and it was a pretty crazy day, so let's get into it. Alright, it's your boy's ill, and it sucks. We've got lots to do today. I'm going to London. Let's get it. Right, fingers crossed to actually make this train. It's gonna be a bit of time, I'm 5 minutes out. Okay, bit of context, a guy called Adam, a guy who's come into my life very recently, but is actually a really good friend of mine now. He messaged me Thursday night saying, do I want to be on the guest list for the Floyd Mayweather Deji press conference? I said yes, booked my train tickets there and then, and headed down to London. Alright, so I picked up some scran from Sainsbury's at the station. But I booked a WeWork as well, so I'm working at this WeWork 30 Churchill Place in Canary Wharf. Beautiful aesthetic. I love these buildings, bro. Empire State of Mind on the headset. It's a vibe. Let's get there, let's get to work. Oh shit, yeah, I hadn't actually said what we're doing today. I started dropshipping. It's going relatively well, so I'm gonna scale the hell out of that. We're also doing a bit of meetings, a few interviews for Mana, and then 4:30 we're going to the Deji Mayweather press conference. Someone got me onto the guest list and I'm gassed. Yeah, let's get there. Alright, very productive little day there at the WeWork. Got about 3 to 4 hours of solid work done. Now I'm heading over to the fight. I've got to get there in 10 minutes. I'm at Whitechapel now. It's at York Hall, so it's like an 8-minute drive. So I'm going to book an Uber, see if we can get over there, and then enjoy it. But this station is an aesthetic beauty. Alright, Uber cancelled, so your boys just walking instead. Okay, so we got to the event, pulled up.
Jake what?
Clark.
Yeah, there you go.
Awesome, brilliant. Thanks so much.
Things like that happen.
Yeah.
It's nice and easy.
And when we'd gone inside, turns out we'd walked through the wrong door and we were in the wrong area. Security started having a fit. They sent us to the desk to try and get credentials.
Oh right, they've come this here, they come here.
There was a bit of a panic, and then they realised we were on the guest list up on the VIP balcony. So yeah, they escorted us out onto the balcony. We were calm. Anyway, there were 2 times before the event that we actually needed to go to the toilet. You had to go down these stairs outside the venue and then come back in through the other side. But that outside, that back area, is where all of the celebrities were coming through. So on the first time that we went to the toilet, Deji was just casually walking out of the room. Second time, Floyd Mayweather just arrived. Quite a surreal experience. Yeah, anyway, rest of the press conference was jokes. I think got to meet some really, really cool people afterwards.
Hey, sir, how are you?
Knew you were different from the start, love. How you learn, they never taught.
Alright, on the way back now. Long day.
Love. I'm used to trauma, used to drama. Got a list of bad exes, plus I got a baby mama.
Boys, we are approaching our first 1K day. It is a beautiful experience. I think total ad spend today, 300, near enough 300. We're currently on £915 sales. I'm hoping when we're at the pub tonight, we're gonna hit that 1K mark.
Mama said you keep it solid. Put that on my mama and them.
Okay, yeah, it's a bit crazy. Some of you have probably just come to the video for the title and exactly how in the last 7 days, aka my first 7 days of dropshipping, I made £4,000 worth of sales. Look at that, a little refresh, 3.87k, 7 days. Well, a little bit of context first. For those of you that watch this channel, I did drop out of university last year. I spent the last 8 months working for a tech startup called Mana. I was working there full time, but I've now dropped my working hours down to 2 days a week, so I can spend the other 3 days basically working on creating as many opportunities for myself as I can, exploring loads of different paths and just covering a bunch of surface area. As part of that, I decided one of the things I wanted to explore was dropshipping. Just dive straight into it, see how difficult it actually is, see the process behind it, see if it was going to be able to turn into a consistent income. That led us to last week. I decided to watch Sebastian Giorgino's and Sebastian Esqueda's TikTok dropshipping course. They've actually put together this thing called the Shopify Olympics, and I thought this was just a great opportunity to dive in and see what it's all about. First product I tried wasn't a success. £70 ad spend, one sale of £12.99, not profitable at all. Second product I tried, first 2 days actually didn't show me that it was profitable. I ended up taking a loss, but then I reran the ads with a smaller demographic targeted at females. And then yeah, from last Monday to this Monday currently, I did 3.87k worth of sales, which was 127 orders. Now obviously not all of that was profit. In fact, I've actually just been experimenting with ads, so wherever I'd make like a small chunk of cash, that 1k day we actually made £300 there. I basically just reinvest in a new ad strategy just to experiment and see what works. So overall I'm actually only up like £200 because some of the ad strategies didn't work, some of them did, and the gains kind of balanced the losses. But it's quite crazy because that store, I'm not going to mention the product now because I'm still going to run it for a while, but that store took me 6 hours to build, and then all I've been doing since then, filmed a couple videos, changed the ad strategy every now and then. Overall input is no more than an hour a day. That is crazy. So I'm definitely going to be carrying on with this, definitely going to be seeing where I can run it, experimenting with other products, etc. And then if all goes well, I'll be able to document that on this channel as well as everything else I'm trying and that surface area I'm trying to cover. So yeah, if you do want me to document that, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I hope you've had an amazing day. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm excited to see where this next week, month goes. My illness is almost left. And yeah, thanks again, Jeannie, for sponsoring this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.
I live inside my own world of make-believe.